Hi, my name is Sherry Holmes, and I am here with Diana Madill from ESA, which is the Electrical Safety Authority. And I just wanted to discuss a little bit with you because, as a woman in the trades, I work in construction. How did you get into such a male dominated industry?
Well, when I was really young, my grandfather, my uncle, they both worked with Ontario Hydro, and they used to tell the
Oh,
most
cool.
amazing stories about their careers. They worked in remote colonies in Northern Ontario, and I was really fascinated by it. So I started thinking to myself that that was something I wanted to do too.
And what was your first job in the industry?
Probably in high school, I guess I got into it through a co-op position, and I worked in a really large wastewater facility close to my high school, and they were
Hmm.
putting on a massive expansion on the building, and I worked with the plant electrician there. Loved it. So I just
Wow.
carried on with it all the way through college and then into the trade.
I think that's so cool because a lot of the time in high school, that's not a first job I picked up. I worked at a grocery store. I was a cashier. It's not always something you hear very often. So I find that very interesting. What's your role with ESA right now?
Right now, I'm a technical advisor, so I actually do code interpretations and give advice to contractors, to engineering design firms, and to our inspectors
So are you on different sites a lot?
all the time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you like it? Do you like being on
I love
site
it.
more so than being in the office?
Yes,
So more hands-on, get to do things differently instead of sitting in one space at a time.
absolutely. Yeah, it's a really cool role because I get to do both. I get to go out to the sites, but I also get to do a lot of research and look into old codes and why things are the way they
Wow.
are, and then teach people about that.
I like that. That's always kind of been my favorite part of the job is getting to do something different, even if it's just a little bit different every day. So it's not just a
Yeah.
stagnant same thing 24/7. I can't handle the boredom.
I'm with you. I love the variety. That's the best thing about working with ESA is that every day is something different. It's some new challenge. It's some new code, new application. Always keeps you engaged.
Can I ask if you've ever had any kind of issue being a woman in this kind of an industry?
Yeah, for sure. Everybody asks that question, and
I get it a lot too.
I, I think like all women, right? There's always some challenge that comes. I mean, I'm not a very big woman. I struggled to find safety boots that
Me
fit,
too.
coveralls that fit, gloves, safety glasses. They were all a little bit too big. When I was in the trade, there was never any washrooms that were decent,
That's the worst.
right?
The worst. And if there is a women's washroom, it's not just women who use it.
That's
So
right.
it's the same. It's the same. When
Yeah.
I first started, I had to get custom fit for a harness. So I was working in New
Yes.
Orleans. I was 21 years old. And they came in and they were getting us all harnesses because we were working pretty high up. And they realized that they didn't fit me whatsoever. So not only would I fall out of it, but it also isn't made for a woman. We
Right.
have different bodies, so things
Yeah.
have to be accommodated a little bit differently. Like I also can't find boots. I'm wearing my construction boots until they fall off my feet and then hoping to find something in my size.
Yep, same problem. It's interesting you mentioned about the harness. I had the exact same issue. The company had X number of harnesses ranging
Mm-hmm.
from large to double XL, none of which fit me. All were made for men. So it was a pretty exciting day when I got my first
Yeah.
women's harness that was my size.
I'm safe.
Yes,
That's what we're fighting for here.
absolutely.
Well, thank you for coming by. We're filming a podcast today, which will be really fun. So I'm excited to see that. And thanks for watching.